Well, hey everybody, welcome back. It's another week. I'm in another hotel, but I couldn't wait to get home. I hit up the group chat saying I wasn't going to do this, so this might be a surprise to them as well. But I thought about this episode a little bit, and I really wanted to get on here and say a couple of things. I'm going to keep it spoiler free in the beginning, as usual, and then I'll dive in a bit more. But as always, you can expect quite a bit more in-depth analysis on the deep dive with the whole gang. This is just me. This is just my initial thoughts, feelings, and reactions, so it'll be a bit more brief. Okay. So here's the spoiler-free section. I thought this was a lot of fun. People are probably going to say it didn't have everything they wanted, or, I would be mad if people said filler. I really don't think this was filler at all. It advanced the plot. It was a good episode. Good episode. And there's a lot of lore in here, and I think there's a lot of alternate takes on classic things that happen a ton in Star Wars. And that's all that I'll say, but I think it was a lot of fun. I can see some people not enjoying it as much, but I personally, I felt like this was, we always say, what is Star Wars? I said it in the pilot. This is the most Star Wars thing to have come out in a very long time. This is it's doing such a great job of capturing the sort of beauty and wonder that I associate with the prequels, and the sort of richness and originalist George Lucas-esque themes of the original trilogy. And it's doing it in just such a fun way. I really love it. It really is a perfect blend of all the eras of Star Wars that I've grown to love so much, as I know so many of you have as well. There's always that split of that type of Star Wars, the sort of Mandalorian-esque type of Star Wars, and then now Andor is in its own new category. This is a little Andor, but a lot more of just the standard space opera, standard fare Star Wars, and I think it does it so masterfully. I'm really enjoying it, and it's making me feel things, man. It's making me get emotional over things I never would have thought could do that to me. So I'm really digging it. So that's the spoiler-free section. I wasn't knocked off my socks or anything, but I think that's coming, and I think it's building to some really cool stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to get into spoilers. So this is your warning, right? Spoiler time. All right, so what do we get? We get Hera talking to the New Republic. That was fascinating. Getting to see the Rebel fleet, getting to see some of the senators, getting to see Mon Mothma was awesome. I really enjoyed it. And I know there's some people, Eric and some others that didn't connect with Hera. I know that's a thing that people are saying. I really liked her in this. I liked her a lot. When she said the line about, I've been fighting this war for so long, she has been in this war from the beginning in a very Cassian Andor sense. Like, since she was 6, is very close, right? There's very few people that have as much invested in the rebellion as Hera Syndulla. So, it reminds me of Claudia Gray's Bloodline book with Leia. Same sort of idea of the degree to which the New Republic will frustratingly cling on to the concept of peace, thinking that they can just wish away challenges to that peace. So disheartening to see that sort of just flippancy developing already. What I did not expect was to see Senator Ziono as the main one. Now, Kaz Ziono from Resistance, that's his father, as the senator, and so very interesting to see that all going down. See him have this sort of heel turn. He being one of the main senators that's really resisting Hera's efforts to repel Thrawn and do the work to make sure that doesn't happen. This new incursion. Really, really liked the politics, just to see already how Mon Mothma's hands are tied, and the frustration that you can see on her face of wanting to take care of her friend, and trusting her instincts that, hey, I think she's right. My friend knows what's going on. And I also got Hamilton vibes as well. Don't lecture me about the war. You didn't fight in it. All that sort of stuff. That was really, really cool. I liked it a lot. Jason, I expect to see people polarized on Jason. I don't know how I feel about Jason. I love that we saw him. I love that Star Wars did that. I love that we took that step. I still got to sit with Jason a little bit. I'll get back to you. Maybe by the time we have the big group chat, then I'll have formed an opinion on Jason. But for right now, I thought he was cute. The kid did a great job that played Jason, and it's so adorable that he wants to be a Jedi just like his dad. That's really, really exciting stuff. Seeing Sabine training with Ahsoka, that was the stuff that I'm talking about when I say it connected with me on a Star Wars level. Getting a new take on sort of Luke and Ben's initial encounter with the Force in Star Wars. It was really, really cool, and I think we all identify with Sabine trying to move that cup. I mean, I will never believe a human being that says they've watched Star Wars and have not tried to use the Force on a cup like that. That's every human's experience. I don't know how it took them this long to make such a quintessential human experience part of Star Wars. As a fan, that was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I liked the way she explained the sort of sensory deprivation of the blast shield, that helmet, trying to explain that to Sabine and seeing her take her time with that. And it didn't just all come to her. That was just chef's kiss. That was great. I really loved the training. I thought it was awesome. Ahsoka was a bit more expressive this time. I think we're seeing that journey. I really like these characters. I'm really enjoying spending time with them. I'm very much not frustrated by them at all. I'm really enjoying it. As far as the villains, getting to see Morgan and Shin Hati and all them sort of interact, just kind of waiting, seeing where this all goes. I really enjoyed the dogfight, the starfighters going in and out and everything like that, the sort of homage to Star Wars. But then also, I'll have to go back and look, but it looked to me like that tail gunner position was giving a lot more Ebon Hawk tail gunner vibes than it was Millennium Falcon. So, any nod to KOTOR is a great one for me. I really enjoyed that a lot. I think even the gun sounds were very, very similar. I had a lot of flashbacks of that level and trying to always clear out those Sith fighters on the way out of any planet. That was a lot of fun to watch, and I found myself smiling quite a bit. Ahsoka's spacewalk, I can see that being another thing that polarizes people. Maybe I need to watch it back again. I found myself enjoying it. I thought it was pretty cool. Getting to see her sort of spacesuit and going out there. I didn't know lightsabers could repel turbo lasers, or at least from shipboard cannons. That might be new. That might be just me lapsing on my canon, given that it's late at night and I'm in a different undisclosed location. But I'll have to think back on that. That might be new. And if it is new, I love that Ahsoka did it because she's just that awesome. Generally speaking, we're just building, and it's getting to a fever pitch right now because clearly Balin is sending his people out who I'm pretty sure they're not Nogri. I'm pretty sure I'm 0 for 3 on my theories, but we got to see those humanoid warriors. They're at least alien, right? So no, they're probably not Nogri, but they're sent out into the woods on Cetos. So we're gonna see what happens there. I can't wait for next week, man. All in all, really good. I have very little negative to say about this, but as always, remember, guys, I'm the optimist until this thing is done. Then I go back and judge, right? All the way through Kenobi, I was like, hey, let's see where it goes. And then certain threads, they didn't go anywhere, and I was able to definitively say I didn't like that. So if you're one of those people that's like, I don't like this, screw it, and you get kind of frustrated at me, just wait. maybe I'll agree with you and I'll help you hate it at the end. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll enjoy it. So we'll see. But either way, it's been a blast talking with you guys, and I can't wait to dive in more on the deep dive session. We're going to have everybody there. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, probably Monday, maybe Tuesday. We're going to be a little late getting to it because, again, I'm traveling and, I don't make enough money to do this as my full-time job yet. So we'll get there someday. But when we do, we'll do it all together on program. I can't wait to see you then.